Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. First, I just want to say a big up to everybody who always take the time to watch my videos. That's some real shit, and I just want to say big up to you. Respect all the time. So today I will be doing a fall inspired makeup tutorial. So I'm using soap to put my eyebrows into place. Guys, my order this soap something. Where it named soap, bro, on Temu, and I know I can't get it. So I just have to go and use the soap until I get that. But soap has worked fine for me. I've been I use soap and it's never washed up or anything. So soap works. So I'm just using it to lay my eyebrows in place, and you can see how they get really like laid. And them stay right there and them not gonna away. I'm using the top of the spoolie to kind of shape my eyebrows because one of them kind of shaped janky. I always have eyebrow worries and I just can't get the two of them to be similar or the same, and that bothers me. But anyways, we move. So I'm using two different concealers. I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay and I'm using the LA Girl. I don't really love the Maybelline Super Stay. I find that it is really drying and it looks kind of ashy, so I've stopped using it completely in my makeup routine. I just use it to conceal my eyebrows because I make it waste. Honestly, I don't know if it's because where I bought it from they had it long, because when I bought it was on sale. You know, sometimes when people do sale it's because things them that are long, so I'm not really sure, but I really don't like the consistency of it, so I just use it on my eyebrows because when I make it waste, you know. And I mix it with the LA Girl to kind of help with the dryness of it because it is really dry. I like to conceal my eyebrows before I fill them in. I find it to be easier and it helps me with the shape, because when I conceal first I can like draw the shape of how I want it and then fill it in, versus filling it in and then trying to clean that up. I like to set right after I blend my concealer out to avoid creases. When I'm filling in my eyebrows, I just do really small strokes. I do really small strokes. Yeah, just to match how my eyebrows grow. I don't really like my eyebrows to be too bright, so I just do strokes. And I'm just doing this until it looks full enough and I like it. I like to do my eyebrows and my eyes first because they take the longest, and I don't want when I'm done do my face, I have to go back to that and it takes forever. I'm going to feel like I'm starting all over again. So that's why I do my eyebrows and my eyes first. Some people do it last, but I do it first because it takes the longest. So after I do the strokes, I'm just brushing through the eyebrows. I don't use the side that the soap is on, I use the other side. And I'm just trying to brush out these strokes so they look more seamless and smooth. Alright, so now for the eyeshadow, I'm using this brush that I got in Mirror in Half a Tree, and it's a really good brush. I think the brush set is called Jessup or something like that, but they have really nice brush sets in there, so if you guys are looking for brush sets, you can go in there and check it out. The palette I'm using is the B Bella palette. I've had this palette for so long, guys, and I always go back to it because I like the 3 colors in it that I'm using right now. I'm using a yellow, a orange, and a burgundy. I promise I will show you the palette soon. It's somewhere, it's coming. So you guys can see I'm just doing a back and forth motion, and I'm doing this alternately because I want it to look the same. I'm moisturizing my face while I'm doing my eyeshadow, so the moisturizer can really sit into my skin, and if it wants to ooze or whatever, it can do that while it's sitting into my skin. And I really massage the moisturizer into my skin, like I really do it thoroughly, and I think that helps with the smoothness and how well your makeup applies after, when you really moisturize properly and allow it to sit in your skin for a little. And the moisturizer I'm using is the citrus moisturizer that I got at Earth Elements in Half a Tree. Most of my skincare comes from Earth Elements because it's all natural products, and why not?
Stepped off the golden. Nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why here they don't. deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. Could've been a nightmare, could've felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago, but I don't wanna let anybody know. I stepped off the golden, nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream, I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. Could've been a nightmare, could've felt like they were right there.
So I like to switch it up when I'm doing my makeup, so it's never the same technique. So today I will be contouring first. This is a technique I really like to do because it really does chisel out your face. Well, sometimes my camera because it takes a little bit longer. So I'm just applying the contour first. You guys can use whatever product you want to use. I'm using this darker foundation from Maybelline. You guys can use concealer or whatever you want to use. I'm going to apply twice because I'm extra. So after I do the first layer and I blend it out with my sponge, I'm going to apply it once more and blend it out again. Guys, don't mind how my sponge look on this, it works. Okay, it works. And I'm very precise when I'm doing this. I try to stay on the contour area because it can get a little muddy if you blend like carelessly. So yeah, I'm really precise and I try to keep the products in the area. And makeup tends to look crazy before it looks good, so bear with me guys, bear with me. I like to contour under my chin as well because I got a fat chin and it helps to like hide all the fatness. So yeah, we gonna contour under our chin as well. For concealer, I'm using the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect. It's a really nice product. It blends out really nice and smooth. For me, it's great. I like it. I always use it. I'm using a blending brush from the same brush palette that I was talking about earlier. These brushes are really nice and it blends out really seamless and nice as well. I prefer to use a brush first to blend and then I'll go in with a sponge after. I prefer to blend with a brush because it doesn't take the product away from your skin. When you blend with a sponge, to me, the sponge kind of sucks up the product. So while you're blending, it's really taking the product away. Versus when you use a brush, it's just blending the product out or in to your skin. So after I finish with the brush, then I'll go over with the sponge to just take away the excess that is left. Because sometimes when you blend, you kind of have that really glossy, shiny look. And I don't like that. So I use the sponge to take that away after I use the brush. I always use this foundation. The brand is called It's You. I got it from this store in Hertfordshire called Beauty Bogo or Bogo Beauty. But the store Everlock, guys. The store they Everlock. If you don't know the store they Everlock. It's a really nice consistency, so I'm going to see if I can get it online, and it's very reasonable. I think it's less than $1,000, if I'm not lying. But yeah, it's a really nice foundation. The store just Everlock. So I'm setting my concealer with the Earthspun powder. This is one of my favorite powders to date to set with. Like from this come out, I've been an Earthspun girly. I'm not switch. I just not go switch. So yeah, powdering my highlighted areas, and then after that I'm going to powder my entire face with a pressed powder that matches my skin. So I got this pressed powder in Fashion Era Beauty in Hertfordshire. Guys, all these products I'm telling you about are really reasonable products, and they work just as well. So when I break the bank or nothing. So now I'm contouring with the same palette, and I'm just going over the area that I did my cream contour first, because you know, after I add the foundation and the powder, it kind of hides it. It's still there, but we want it for pop, guys. We want it for pop, so we're gonna make it pop, right? I'm not going to put too much on my forehead because you can see that my forehead kind of pop already. And I kind of blend my contour onto my cheek because I just like the look. It just gives me a little filterish look. I'm going to reverse contour with this hard candy powder. I love this powder as well. It gives you a very smooth finish. So after I use my Earthspun, So I'm using the yellow powder to bake, and this is what gives me the really nice under eye without using a whole lot of concealer. I prefer to do it this way because I don't like when my makeup looks too heavy or cakey. For me, I like to put blush everywhere. On my cheeks, on my nose, under my chin, on my forehead. I just like the look of being blushed and rosy. And I don't like when it's just on my cheeks. I feel like it looks weird just to put the pink on your cheeks or whatever color you use just right there. I think that's weird, so I kind of blend it everywhere.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and